very
Dog
quickly
whistle.
to the Jamie of the Fox
Ooh.
or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Girl, I wasn't even gonna talk about the Jamie of the Fox because I personally felt like this wasn't even like, girl, what? Y'all work on my nerves. Y'all always got somebody apologizing for nothing at all. And that's what I feel like happened in this situation. So,
Mm.
Jamie originally put on his Instagram, they killed this dude named Jesus. What do you think they'll do to you? Hashtag fake friends, hashtag fake love. Apparently, people took this as anti Semitic because they thought he was saying they, as in the Jews, killed Jesus. What do you think the Jews will do to you? I guess that's what the Jews thought. And I just kind of feel like the Jews are being a little triggered right now, and nobody's even really talking to you. I don't know if you know, but black people have Jesus too.
Mm.
So y'all are not the only people that know about Jesus or have, they understand things as it relates to Jesus. Y'all are not the only ones. So he ends up like, I know y'all, Jennifer Aniston, she liked it and then came back out after the fact and tried to like reprimand him about the shit once she realized everybody thought that she was being anti-Semitic too. And it's like, I can't believe this this anti-Semitism. It's ridiculous. It's like, girl, you didn't think it was anti-Semitic until somebody told you that. Calm down. So Jamie said, I want to apologize to the Jewish community and everyone who was offended by my post. I now know my choice of words has caused offense and I'm sorry. That was never my intent. To clarify, I was betrayed by a fake friend, and that's what I meant with they, not anything more. I only have love in my heart for everyone. I love and support the Jewish community. My deepest apologies to anyone who was offended. Nothing but love always, Jamie Foxx. I feel like Jamie is apologizing because he was scared y'all might have took his career when he had that little slip and fall in the store that we don't really understand what happened with.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel
Yeah.
like son knows who writes the checks and just wants to make sure he's still able to make his bread. And I'm not mad at him about that, but I'm also tired of y'all making people apologize for shit that they did not say anything wrong. Like he didn't say anything wrong. He was using the fake friend analogy because of Judas who betrayed Jesus. Like it's a Bible story for Christians too. It's not just a story that can be used to make Jewish people look like snakes. I understand how you can say that, but that's not what he said. So you would be adding your own feelings onto what he said, which is not his fault. And him therefore having to apologize for it is, unnecessary.
I feel like, was it really Jews that was coming out really
Thank you, Jamie. That's
being
exactly what I was gonna
upset?
say. Come
Like, was
on.
it really them, or was it just people trying to incite some shit with Jamie Foxx? Because from my understanding, the Jews weren't even the ones that killed him. You know what I'm saying? Killed Jesus. So how could y'all? It's like that wouldn't make sense if you call yourself a Jew and then wouldn't know what's being said in the Bible to know that you're not even the people that he's saying killed him. So that's what makes me question, kill Jesus. That's what makes me question, was it even Jews behind these profiles that was in this big old outrage or whatever? Or was it just people that gets us all hyped and bothered in our feelings to create outrage about stupid shit all the time? And we let the, like what Nisi said, we let social media heavily motivate our emotions. That's why I always come to y'all and I'd be like, and I'm talking about the audience, and I'll be like, are these really your feelings, or are these feelings of what you've seen other niggas say in the comments?
Amazing.
Just make sure
Right.
you standing on how you feel, because a lot of y'all read the comments and it seems like that ain't how you feel. You just take it on with other folks,
Hmm.
so just be mindful.
Yeah, I
Right.
want to
He ain't saying that
know.
wrong. Don't apologize.
I want to know if the Jews feel like, why the fuck y'all keep bringing us up? Like,
Love to be
I
like that.
yeah, it do it because to me it feels like even before social media blew up, Jewish people and their experiences was always used in a way for white people to discount what black people had been through.
Yes.
Like, oh, well, they lived through the Holocaust. Let's teach the kids all about Holocaust curriculum, even though it didn't have a whole lot to do with the United States. Let's make a bad example of another country and talk about what they did. Meanwhile, we're taking away slave and African American curriculum from the schools, right? So it's just annoying to me. It's like, who's really bringing up this argument? And that's kind of part of like the production that is the internet. I ain't trying to be on no conspiracy type shit. but it's so like plain as day in our faces of what is being produced and what stories we're being told to keep in our heads. And it's kind of, it's a Karen-esque way to get Black people to shut up, and eventually it's a way to dilute Black people from talking and telling the truth about their true experiences. So I really hate that Jamie Foxx apologized, because he's complying. Now I won't say, like, when I say that, I'm not saying I agree with Kanye and all that stuff. I'm just saying in general, like, pay attention to the way that, you know, you're being silenced and things that you can and cannot say. It's the way to stop Black people from speaking their truths and their experiences.
Right.
Okay. Well, you know, we're just glad that Jamie's alive and well, and we hope to see him in something soon. You know, the Clone Tyrone was good. You know, I enjoyed
It
that.
was.
Yeah, it was.
If y'all saw that on Netflix, that was really good. So shout out to Jamie. Stop apologizing for shit you ain't even say.